Welcome to our first project in Introduction to Technology. In this project, we are going to be looking at how animals use technology and whether they use technology. What I'm going to be showing you in this video is how to download the PowerPoint presentation you're going to create. I'm going to be talking through the rubric that you'll be scored on for this project, and how to kind of grade yourself as you go along. Well, let's begin. We have a PowerPoint presentation that I've created for you that I want you to download and open and edit. So before we do that, let's go out to your desktop, and we're going to create a new folder on your desktop. To do that, I'm going to right click with my mouse, and I'm going to choose New and Folder. Let's name this folder your name. So I'm going to Mr. Iliff, and let's call it Intro to Tech. Great. So here's the folder you're going to have on your desktop, and in this class we're going to save all of your work to this folder. Okay, let's go back to the internet. Now, I have the file for you here that I want you to download and use. To do that, we're going to right click on download file. We're not going to just click on it. We're going to right click on it, and we're going to choose Save Target As. Next, we're going to get to your we're going to get to your desktop, and we're going to find the folder that you just created. Next, we're going to give this a new name so that it's personal for you. The only thing we need to remember is that you need to keep the .ppt. That stands for PowerPoint. So erase everything before it and type in your name, and then put animals and tools. So your name, animals and tools.ppt. Make sure it's going to your folder and click Save. Very good. Now let's go find that and open it. So I'm out at my desktop, I find my folder, and then I find the file right here. I'm going to double click on it and open it. So I'm giving you just the template of the presentation that I want you to complete about the animal you choose and how it uses technology. Notice that I've given you questions here that I want you to answer, and I've given you space here to put pictures. You can delete this and add your own text. You'll notice a little button up here called Enable Editing. So you need to click on that to be able to erase the words and so forth. Now, if you need a lesson on how to work with PowerPoint, no worries. I want you to come back to our website here, and I want you to click on this link here. This link will walk you through all of the tutorials needed to work with PowerPoint. So let's say that you've made some changes, blah, 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 and you've added some pictures and so forth, and then it's the end of class. Well, all we're going to do is go up to File, and then we're going to say Save. We can close this, and now you could log out and go to your next class. When you come back tomorrow, this will be all ready for you to continue working. Great. There's one last thing I want to talk to you about, and that is how you're going to be scored on this project. So I have a file here. Notice that I'm simply at our website where you got your file from. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see that I have the rubric that I'm going to be scoring you on for this. In other words, there's a category to get 5 and 6 points, there's a category to get 3 and 4 points, and there's a category to get 1 or 2 points on this assignment. We have a learning target, and that is I can analyze how needs and limits cause the use of technology. So this is the big thing we're trying to learn out of this project. And if you can demonstrate all of these pieces here, you'll get a really solid grade. You'll learn how needs and limits cause the use of technology. Okay, well, we'll talk more about this in specific in class, But here's what I always like to do. I always want you to have this open so that you can go through here and you can know that you are meeting all of these requirements here. Now, the way that I kind of structured this rubric here is we need to get all of these points here out of these two boxes right here. So you need to get all of these points here. If you do that, if you get all of these, that'll put you in like the B+ range on this project. If you want to go for an A, you got to hit these here. Now these aren't hard, but they take a little bit extra work and thinking to accomplish. So keep this open as you're working, and just make sure as you go along, just make sure you're like hitting all of these as you go. Now if I scroll down even more, you'll see right here it says project rubric to print. So again, we have the project rubric here. I can right click on this. I can say save target as, and you're exactly right. I probably want to save it to my desktop and then into my folder and click save. Now when I go out to my folder, so I'll show it to you, I'm going to go out to my folder. Now not only do I have my .ppt, but now I have my rubric right here. It's rubric.xls. If I double click on that, you're going to see that Excel opens, and you can see that I have the rubric right in front of me right here. And now if I enable editing, you can come in here, and let's say that you described how the animal. Well, what you can do, maybe you want to, like, every time you do one of these, you want to change its color so that you know you've done this one. And let's say the student described 2 or more of the animal's needs to survive. Again, if you do that in the PowerPoint, you can go ahead and mark that off. And again, when I'm finished for the day, all I'm going to do is click File, Save, and it will save, and you can use it then. So that is an introduction to how to get started on this project. I can't wait to see all of the amazing research that you do to find how animals use technology and to what extent they do. Good luck. If there's any questions, please let me know.